the mischief, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney appointed to you if you cannot afford one. You understand these rights? You sure? Okay, we're gonna talk with Alex to find out what happened, and then we'll see how to go forward.
Yes, Judge. On November 13th, 2024, the officer was dispatched to a criminal mischief in progress at a group home in Harris County, Texas. Upon arrival, the officer made contact with the first complainant, a staff member at the facility, who advised that the defendant broke his bedroom TV on the previous night, and that on this day, November 13th, 2024, the defendant tried using another resident, the second complainant's laptop, since his TV was broken. When the first complainant informed the defendant he could not use the other resident's laptop, the defendant became aggressive and angry, threw the dining room chairs in the living room and the trash cans in the backyard, then punched the living room and bedroom drywall, creating 2 holes. The first complainant stated the defendant then threatened to kill him and the second complainant multiple times. The complainant advised the defendant attempted to grab a pot of boiling hot water and rice as he threatened to kill him. Both complainants stated they felt fear of immediate serious bodily injury and or death after the defendant threatened to kill them. The first complainant advised the damages the defendant caused is in the amount of $1,500.
Mr. Brown, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward on all of your cases. I assume that he's still living in the group home.
Yeah, he lives in the home.
How can we separate? Because I don't want you to have contact with these 2 people. Do you understand? Are you sure? I don't want you to have contact with them, and I don't want you to lose control. If you do it again, I'm going to put you in jail. Do you understand, Mr. Brown? Yes or no? Does he understand what I'm saying? Okay.
I left the group from administration. I let him transfer to another house.
Say it again?
I moved to another house.
Okay. How has he been with you since then?
We're gonna do that today.
Oh, you haven't done it yet?
No, not yet. We're waiting for the court order. Now that you say that transfer, we're gonna move it. But the other stuff, we stopped it. Doesn't work there no more.
Guys, please. How has he been behaving since that time?
Since the time that they brought him down here, but the other gentleman that worked with him, the staff, is not there no more. The only person that's contact is one of the clients that complained about the laptop.
He's still there.
Yes, still there. But we can move him or the other guy out of the house.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do you know what happens if this happens again, Mr. Brown? What's going to happen to you? If you break someone else's stuff again, what's going to happen? Do you understand? You also, I'm sorry, say it again? I didn't hear him.
He said you don't like the group home, then put a different house. I told him I'm gonna change it to a different house.
They're going to put you in a different house. But what happens if you get angry again? It can't happen again. If they put you in a different house and you get angry again and it happens again, I have no choice but to put you in jail. Self-control, Mr. Brown. Do you understand? Are you sure? Okay. I'm going to have you talk to a lawyer today so that we can figure out a plan how to go forward. I'll give you a lawyer. You guys need to work on a plan how to manage anger, because I don't know if he gets angry. Does he get angry a lot?
Yeah, get angry a lot, it's true.
We need to work on that. We need to work on your anger. because you don't want to work on it? You have to. What happens if you really do some damage and they put you in jail because you do something really bad? You have to understand that no one is going to bond you out. You will sit in jail for a very long time if you lose control again. That can't happen. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to have you take a seat, if you don't mind, just right back there. I need him to sign bond conditions, so he can't leave until we have him sign it, and then I'll have you speak to a lawyer here momentarily, and we'll figure out a plan. I think that as part of the bond conditions, I would like him to get a little anger management. I think it's necessary. Okay. Hey, be nice. It's not hard. Okay. Just take a seat for me a couple minutes, and then I'm going to have you talk to William, Mr. Brown. Okay.
We have young Mr. Celestino. He was the BVR. I guess he's making his way up, but here. He was the BVR for alcohol. This is the one that.
Is it with a C? This is not your first time testing positive for one issue or the other. This is your second time for you to test positive. I asked you one thing and one thing only. Do not use. It's not our first rodeo here, Mr. Celestino. Do you know what happens now? Yeah. Goes with you.
So what's going to happen is I'll talk to you soon. He may end up on the docket tomorrow, Judge. If he does, we'll have to revisit it.
Absolutely.
Are you going to raise bonds or anything like
Yeah.
that? Do you know?
5,002.
2002?
5,000.
5,000. Okay.
And then we can talk tomorrow. Hey, thank you, Mr. D.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Hey.
I have no advisor for a walkthrough.
What's your cost number?
25, just had it up. 253-5551.
One?
Yes, 253-5551.
Okay.
Judge, the PSR is right next to me.
Okay. Ms. Baiza, come up. Oh. Wait. You want me to give her another?
Here's where it gets real. Judge Boyd isn't just handing out fines. He's giving a roadmap to self-destruction if Mr. Maple keeps drinking and driving. $7,000 in fines plus jail time? That's a serious deterrent. Notice how the judge mixes tough love with clear instructions. Audience, think about this. Does tough love work better than strict punishment? Let's discuss.
Another PR bond.
Yes, Your Honor. Good reasoning for our PR bond. All right, Ms. Biza is, as you know, currently on bond for previous out of this court.
She has to open DWI. She picked up a new case.
And as you can see from the court record, she does appear and come for court every time she is required to do so. She's been working as an associate banker at Chase for the past 3 years. And is actually working on trying to get a promotion to assistant manager, hopefully soon. She's also a student at ACC, and it's her first semester working on her degree for computer science, expected to graduate in 2028. And she's also a volunteer at her church. Do you want to pronounce that? I can't pronounce it if you can.
Iglesia Bautista el Cordero de Dios.
And that's in Houston. She regularly volunteers there. And as part of the previous case as well, She is already in group therapy for addressing the concerns with the DWI and et cetera. She's also going through her own personal therapy as well outside of group therapy individually. Currently, her monthly expenses are monthly income is about $1,500, with expenses being about $600 as she does live at home. But yes, we are requesting if a PR bond could be made. We do have a bondsman present with us today, though.
One bond for DWI. And I asked you two things, ma'am. I asked you don't use, and I asked you to stay out of trouble. And now you've picked up a new case. You were charged with criminal trespass. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
An officer was working an extra job at a bar, and he was notified of a female suspect who had been previously trespassed but was currently on the property. The suspect was found to be in the vending near the bar. The officer approached her and told her that he needed to speak to her outside. The defendant was belligerent and drunk and told me to wait until she got her drink from the bartender who had previously refused service. The defendant was escorted outside and detained.
So she'd been previously warned about trespassing there. Okay, Ms. Biza, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Mr. Fleming,
Yes, Your Honor.
I appreciate your tenacity, but not only did we ask her not to pick up a new case, but we ordered her not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. She's allegedly at a bar. She's allegedly intoxicated again. And in so much that the officer is asking her to step outside and she goes, hold on, let me get my drink first. Really? I'm now ordering you to go into custody, ma'am. I'm revoking your bond on the DWI and I'm taking you into custody. And I will now give you a whole host of conditions, Ms. Biza. And if I find that you continue to violate conditions, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And I hope that now we can get your attention because I guess apparently before we have not been able to. So she goes with you. DWI, I'm going to set it at 5,001. The trespass, I'll set it at 2,501. I can't give her a PR bond, Mr. Fleming, because that would just be enabling the behavior. And I want her to realize that it's not okay what she's doing. You know, it's just, I'm not asking for much, you know?
Yes, Your Honor.
So
What was the amount for the trespass? We should be set for
And-
tomorrow or?
yeah, she'll roll up on tomorrow's docket and then, you know, if she isn't able to bond out after a couple days, we can talk. But I want to understand that we mean business and me just catch and release. That's not the way to do things because I think that it would just be enabling the behavior.
Good, Your Honor.
It's not.
Whoa, Judge Boyd isn't sugarcoating anything here. He's laying down the reality. 30 days minimum and a lifetime DWI record. And let's be real, that line about the record being there even after you die, that's a wake-up call you won't forget. What would you do if you were in Mr. Maple's shoes? Click Uber instead of risking your freedom? Comment below.
Okay.
Yes, appreciate it. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Counsel.
We're on Miss Nambo. She's the one that went for testing this morning. I think Miss Sama's gonna come up over here.
Okay. Are you just now signing on?
I signed on Sunday, I believe.
Okay.
But we do not have the blood, so I think she's gonna ask for a HIPAA order to get the medical records and blood.
Yeah.
So we just need a reset for that.
What do you need?
Judge, she does have a physician statement to take medical cannabis.
Sorry, man. I'm not letting anyone do it. I mean, you know, it just, come up, ma'am. You have prior weed cases, you have prior DWIs. I don't want you using. There has to be other ways to self-medicate, other than just smoke weed.
I don't want to, I take, the medicine I take is really strong. Like they change, because I can't sleep. So I can't sleep. And I went like 3 days without sleeping. So they gave me like this other medicine. And it's like super strong, and I don't like how it makes me feel because I work where I work around a lot of machinery. So at the next day when I take that, I'm still like all loopy.
And you take it earlier, if you're taking a sleep aid to help you sleep.
Hours a day.
Sorry?
I work 12 hours a day. I work from 7 in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. So since I'm drug testing Monday and Thursdays, they switched my schedule around. So they put me on night shift, and night shift is the same thing. I work from 7 p.m. to 7 in the morning.
How's her test been so far? So what I'll do is I'll switch your testing where you can come here once a week. And then how can we do it so you work a day shift and not the night shift? Because messing with your circadian rhythm by working the night shift is even worse. I mean, that's going to just throw things out of whack.
Yeah.
So I would prefer you to work the day shift as opposed to the night shift. And I'm willing to work with you as far as testing is concerned, but I don't want you using. I want you to be
that's
clean.
why I didn't, even with that, I told them I didn't want to do anything until I got an okay from you. And
I'm not okay with you smoking.
This is a masterclass in courtroom psychology. Judge Boyd is teaching life lessons, not just law. How to de-escalate conflicts, stay respectful, and get results even when you're in the right. It's like reverse psychology meets real-life consequences. Could you handle a stressful situation this calmly? I know I'd need a few deep breaths.
There has to be other ways to medicate to deal with anxiety and those other issues.
It's PTSD. I take a lot of stuff already. I take and it causes like right now, like constipation. I had to go to the ER yesterday because it's like it's too many things. Like in the morning, I have ADHD and I have bipolar disorder and I have anxiety. So I have stomach issues too. So I have to take pills for that. I have to take pills for the ADHD. I have to take pills. It's like a lot of pills, and it's like I didn't bring them with me today, but I take about 7 medications. And it's a lot. So it's a lot on my body. So that's why I haven't even filled the drug test, because I don't smoke like that. It's just like when I have a hard time, like being able to sleep, I do that when I'm at home to sleep.
You're doing good so far. I'm happy to work with you with your schedule for you to be able to work the day shift if you need to.
I'm a supervisor, so it's like,
how can we help you to where you can start working the day shift?
I don't know.
I will take you off at least one day off of the drug testing a week.
Okay, I can ask my boss if that works with him.
Ask if that works. We can tweak it in any way to try to help you out. Okay. You're here now. Are you able to contact your boss now so we can try to work? Step outside, Joe. You guys talk with your employer, find out how, you've been doing so far. Has the case been open since June, really? And she's been testing negatively since June?
Yes, and we also have her on transit, but I don't think she's submitted to, they haven't called her for transit.
So let's do this. Do you have a device? Joe, does she have a device now?
I have a device.